I can't believe how many times we have had sessions where I drop combat halfway through and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't know I needed my character for this game.
I'm here?
Oh my god.
Alright? Shut up! You know how shitty my fucking. Well, not well, my computer's a little better now, but.
Theo keeps
that's valid. Your computer's mean. I get that.
Yeah.
Guys, Theo keeps butt dialing me.
Butt dialing you?
He's just butt dialing me on Discord.
How is he butt dialing you on Discord?
How do you butt dial on Discord?
I have managed to do it before. I don't know how it happens.
Mine might have been the first DMs in his current, most recent PMs. Oh god. So he might have hit the call button by accident, which is near the top on a mobile.
Okay. Oh yeah, if he's on mobile.
Oh god.
It is windy outside.
It is. It's hot.
Windy.
Fucking
it is hot.
I live in Wyoming.
You live in Wyoming? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Damn.
Good question.
I was just kidding. I live in Ohio. Arguably.
Ohio?
Yeah. AKA where they
You live in the fucking nowhere.
Where Elden Ring is. Yeah. I live in Ohio.
By the way, guys, I got a good paycheck, so I splurged and I got myself Dark Souls Remastered on the Switch.
Oh shit.
It's so good. I just met Solaire.
I made the mistake of we ended up watching Game Grumps play Monopoly, and we were laughing really hard. So I bought Monopoly on the Switch, and all my partner and I have done is play Monopoly against bots and yell at them, because even if you put them on super easy, they're really hard and they get all like doubles, and it's really dumb.
Monopoly is one of the worst.
It's rigged as hell.
It's terrible.
I hate Capitalism Simulator.
Yeah,
we
went over this in my my user face, my user interface design class.
Yeah.
That
and yeah,
it is
we still
one of
played
the
it.
worst setup games in the world.
It is.
Were you watching the normal Monopoly playthrough, or the one where Aaron makes Matthew fucking Mercer play Monopoly?
I've watched both. I love Game Grumps, so when I get a chance, I end up watching them, and I love Matthew Mercer, so of course I was like, okay, well, give it to me.
He's great. The
like
whole
that
time
one.
was
That one,
complaining.
please.
That's the one. Give me that, thank you.
All right, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Besides
Aubrey.
besides my tummy, I'm pretty good.
Oh, hon.
I'm excited to play Maya.
Poor Tom.
Well, no, I don't want to go eat.
Good.
I don't want to go eat. I want to play my character. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to stall it again.
I'm gonna refresh. I am really hoping that the settings on Twitch, they're all good and everything, because I went in and I changed everything up on Streamlabs to hopefully fix things and make it a little better.
I mean, it looks fine.
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
Oh, I will. Shit, Koden. I should have warned you that you might need to change the background partway through, because you guys will be, headed out into the fucking woods.
In the woods.
We're going into the woods.
Or like, if you got an image of like hilly plains, shit like that.
Let me see if I can find something, because what I might do is I might just straight up use the thumbnail background. Because I think that
background?
Yeah, for on the YouTube channel, the thumbnail background.
Okay.
I think I planned on like using that to, or at least finding something similar to use for when we were out adventuring and stuff. Because
That's
I was
fair.
like, we should think of something, and then...
If that's easy, then go ahead. However, that's the rest of everybody here. Is everyone good to go?
Yeah.
Got Aubrey with a little bit of a tummy ache.
Fine.
You're a goblin now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Looks like you got a little bit possessed.
Oh, man. Did Jack tell you about my original character that I was... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay.
The original character, not the one you're about to play, Maya.
Well, Maya, I love very much, but my original idea was a Draken Warden Ranger. That's a Kinku.
Oh, right. I remember this guy.
Yeah.
So the character I was originally going to play was a bard rogue mix who was a clown, essentially.
Perhaps these guys will all show up later as like the B team.
In case we die.
Yeah, in case you guys die. In case anybody here bites it.
If Audra die, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Audra
The
dies.
potential is so good. Oh my god. I mean, honestly though, I die and you guys try to lift the veil up and I just disappear into smoke. Not even.
You know that bit from Dimension 20 where it's like he turns into starlight and goes away?
Imagine.
Dani, are you here?
Yes.
You're the quietest fucking person in this bullshit channel, so we always have to check to make sure that you're alive.
You can take some of my energy, Dani. I feel like I talk too much. Please speak it.
If by the way, because what I might go through in the next episode and this one when I edit it, if Dani, or maybe I'll just go through and re-listen, but because everyone is super quiet, I'm the one who has to change the volumes and shit, so...
I mean, is there anything I can do to assist with that? Like, should I make myself louder?
No, God, please don't.
Okay, I was like,
No, Ryan, you're crispy. Your mic is the best.
Yeah, your mic is one of the best. And also, if you guys edit your volume on your end, I'm not gonna when I go to edit mine, it's gonna completely fuck shit up.
Okay, great. I will remain doing nothing.
This is the only fucking thing I can think of, but months ago when Markiplier's videos, he was talking to his editor, he was like, I'm gonna change the in-game volume, please don't get pissed at me. And that's that's the exact thought of don't change your volume.
Please.
I'm begging you, I can only do so much.
Enough nonsense.
Damn.
Okay,
let's begin.
Sorry.
No fun allowed.
No fun.
No.
Sorry,
No,
Dad.
We must play the game. No fun.
Sorry, Dad.
Damn. We're not gonna get into this fucking conversation again.
I don't know. Dad is very different.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll keep talking over you.
Okay.
I'm in pain.
That's not my problem.
Sorry. Now we're all in pain.
But
okay.
Yeah. I think we're all good.
We're all ready to go?
Yeah.
We only have so much time. So, what?
We on a time limit?
I mean, yeah, Dani's gotta go in 2 hours.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Can you confirm, Dani?
You just start. I will put it in chat.
Okay.
I think he did say what time we were supposed to start.
Alright. So, when we last left our 4 vagabonds here, they had made their business agreement with Vestaborn official and took the first steps to counter the undead invasion. Retrieving their falsified conscription papers, the group was accepted easily into the Gildergleam barracks and had an audience with Captain Balethorn. Balethorn gave them the rundown of the information she had gathered, which pointed towards all the raised undead heading towards a particular direction northeast of Gildergleam, in a section of the Old Frontier that is unpopulated and rarely traversed. Maya expressed excitement at the prospect of exploring such ground, while Tybalt asked to meet with the barracks' local artificer, and then promptly decided to dip. At the moment, it is 3 of you in the tent with Captain Balethorn, right after she hands you the map, kind of like a scaled down map using all the information that she gathered from her various patrols coming back in. So it's a map of the surrounding area of Gildergleam. Gildergleam's, like the city itself, is kind of in the lower left portion of the map, while all of the other arrows indicating a direction that they noticed an undead was following all point up towards the northeast of Gildergleam. So you have a point of reference to where you should be going.
Okay. And if I remember correctly from last session, we are gonna we're not gonna have to worry because we have enough money. 10 platinum. But we have to handle like our own transportation and everything, right?
Yes. So, you're going to need... You can't just take the wagons out from the convoy.
Yeah.
Because people are, like, using those for shelter. You're gonna have to buy and purchase, like, either your own wagon or a set of individual mounts, or take the biggest risk and just fucking walk it.
I am going to, because I found this out a little while ago. Well, not found this out, but I remembered a little while ago after making sure that my character sheet was all updated. I'm gonna take the responsibility, and I'm gonna go get us not a bug carriage, but
a method of transportation.
A method of transportation, yeah.
So you might want to take...
I have a land vehicle proficiency, so...
Oh. You might want to take the rest of the party with you if you're going to do that to consult them, because there's ups and downs on whether or not you like grab a full-on carriage or individual mounts. For example, the wagon, buying a whole wagon will come with safe shelter and will travel at a steady pace, but it is very easy to spot and easy to destroy if you come across, bad guys.
Yeah.
And if you take individual mounts, you can travel at a quicker pace and you'll be harder to ambush, but you'll kind of have, lack safe shelter and you'll have to make up, your own camping sites.
Yeah, I think... well, I guess this would be an in-character thing. I think Vuras, he turns to... Because, Tybalt, you're not here, are you?
Tybalt's gone.
That's correct.
He turns to Maya and Audra, and he's like, I was thinking, if we're planning on leaving soon, perhaps going and finding a carriage for us to travel in. With all the undead attacking and everything, having somewhat of a steady shelter at all times, I feel like that could be a big plus.
Yes, that sounds smart.
I mean, we can defend ourselves well enough.
Okay, we've done it already, but I mean, if the weather gets bad and we still need to travel, the wagon makes that a lot easier.
And it also helps, making sure Tybalt doesn't run off on his own.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. Also, it gives him somewhere to work.
Ah, that's true.
Ozma speaks up, because you're still in her tent. And she goes, I wouldn't quite discount the value of individual amounts. Renting out a wagon as well as the beasts of burden that carry it, that will lead it, will be much more expensive than if you got your own mounts.
Jack, please don't make us get attached to animals.
Shelter treks, however, 4 mounts.
Shelter is
one.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, Vuras was like, with such a long trek though, I think 4 mouths of mounts will be harder to feed than one.
Well, you could always get one that is used to grazing in open fields. Most of the land from here in Gildergleam to that area that you are headed to is open plains and forest areas. So there's plenty of grass to graze upon, or you can buy special bags of feed. They don't cost that much.
That is true. I guess I'm not exactly local to this area.
The same situation with carriage bugs. Carriage bugs graze on the surrounding grass.
I actually have a question. Well, Audra, are you good with me owing you money?
With you owing me money?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, why would I be sad about that?
Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to split your cat with me. Because it'll give us something to carry, if we can find one. This is like a center of merchant trade, right?
Yes.
And horses don't exist, right, Jack?
Horses don't exist in this world. Thank you for following along with my rules.
So it stands to reason that there's merchants for selling riding elephants, right?
Riding elephants? Oh,
riding elephants.
That would be incredibly conspicuous.
That is why you asked about the mounts.
Thing is, it can defend itself.
That's true. Have you ever had a dire hound?
Big puppy?
Are those big enough to ride?
Yes. So the three most common mounts you would probably find here in Gildergleam are riding lizards, travel ox, and dire hounds.
My God, that's why you asked about the mounts.
Shut up. That is out of game.
Sorry. That just makes me very excited.
I did. Sorry. So, I would probably, if you're looking for something that is quick and quiet, a riding lizard might be a good mount. However, they are quite timid and not usually good in combat. A travel ox, they are specially bred. They are lean-muscled and quicker than the normal, ox beast of burden. But they are very big and noticeable. They do graze on grass, though. And then there's the dire hounds. They're both travel mounts and travel companions. And they don't shy away from fights. They're very fast, but they don't graze, so you would need to buy feed for them. Just imagine a very big dog.
Very, very big dog.
Big enough to ride. I would compare it as almost as about as big as, say, a very generic standard mounted animal that is not existent in this world. These dogs are big as a horse.
Maya.
Yeah?
You're quite small.
Damn.
Do you think if we got...
Not an insult, I'm half dwarf.
Oh, you are so small. Do you think if we got a mount big enough that we could share it? Ride the same one?
If that's the case, then that's your pick.
You could probably handpick a particularly big mount to fit the both of you.
Do you know how to? Are there any you're particularly leaning towards?
Well, I
Perhaps
feel,
we should just go look at them.
Yeah. I would say that I'm looking towards the travel logs right now because those things don't have to. Well, you don't have to buy feed for them, but also if we buy feed for them, we did just get paid a hefty sum.
That's
Right,
true, and travel locks are harder to grow emotionally attached to.
On the carriage bug,
that's
also will eat grass.
That's a good question. Where are the carriage bugs? Oh wait, never mind. Individual mounts. There's no single mounts for carriage bugs.
Carriage bugs.
Oh, right.
You will get squashed.
Right.
They are giant wheels.
I started thinking about
right, they roll.
Raya's dragon.
They don't do that, yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about a movie. Anyway.
There's probably some like really like fucked up like bicycle like attachment you could some mad artificer is constructing right now to ride a carriage bug. It would absolutely look like
ideas.
It would look like one of those giant unicycles from old times, like old like tiny.
Love that. Honestly, tiny bicycle seat on this huge carriage bug, lit.
I would.
The vibes, immaculate.
I did make a little bit more lore about a carriage bug. The way that they work and their harnesses work is that a wild carriage bug will pick up a large boulder to anchor itself while it starts rolling. So domestic carriage bugs, their harness is basically a smaller wheel that resembles that kind of boulder that has like little the sides sticking out so that they can connect to the wagon. So when a carriage bug grabs onto it and starts rolling around, it works. It doesn't break.
Love carriage bugs. I want you to know this.
You're welcome. I try very hard to avoid horses.
Horses are scary.
I love carriage bugs so much. I really, really do.
This like my distaste for how fucked up horses are. I
love our fantasy Volvipedes.
Yeah.
They're great. Big fan.
Alright, so in the meantime...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, whirlipedes, yeah.
Yeah, I compare them to whirlipedes. I was taking most of my inspiration from whirlipedes and pillbugs.
Yeah.
Love that.
In the meantime, Tybalt. You there, bud?
What's up?
You head out into the large yard area outside of the captain's tent and look around.
Yes, I do that. That is, in fact, something I do.
Correct. You find the section where Captain Balethorn told you you will notice a lot of projects just laying around. There's modified war implements just scattered all over the section of the yard. And you kind of just infer that's where you'll find them. As you head towards the tent that's past all of these modified war implements, each prototype machine looks kind of incomplete. Some of them are confusing, and a few others seem to have viable concepts behind them. One is a huge trebuchet that looks modified to reset itself automatically.
Lit.
Damn.
On the other side of you is a ballista that looks tricked out with high tensile pulley systems that would launch bolts much farther and faster, though such a modification would also increase its time spent reloading. Behind all of these half-finished projects is a tent that kind of rattles with odd noises like clanging, banging, and cursing from what appears to be a high-pitched voice. What do you do?
It's a tent, correct?
Yes, it's a rather large tent. It's like the second largest tent next to the captain's tent.
I just kind of walk in, honestly. Like,
just walk in? Cool.
Yeah. Like,
right,
I can't knock on anything and be polite.
You don't even announce yourself, though. You don't?
No, I don't, because when you startle a mechanic of sorts, they may drop something, and it could be bad.
That's true. That's why instead of announcing yourself before coming in, you're just going to appear. So, as you enter the tent, you are greeted with the sight of about a half dozen more projects. There are tower shields with strange attachments on them. 2 parts of a spear that look like they fit together mechanically in some way. There's tossed aside tools in scraps. And in the center of the room is a table with a rather large cannon in the middle of being deconstructed. It looks to you like the artificer here has been doing their best to make improvements to rather standard Alliance gear. And that's when you notice, as you walk in, the clanging and banging stops, and you notice the top of a small head pokes over the cannon. It has pink hair that is done up in messy twin buns, and these kind of angry hazel-colored eyes just peering right at you.
I love him.
What do you want? I'm busy here.
Oh my god, you made it gremlin.
What? Right. What?
Have fun buns.
Fun bun.
Fun buns.
I was told that you're fairly talented in your craft.
One eyebrow raises.
Tybalt just kind of wanders around the shop, looking at all the unfinished projects.
Hey, stay right where you are. You see the artificer grabs the sides of the broken down cannon with tiny leather gloved hands, gets a grip on that handhold, and a small gnomish body does a complete lift into a handstand and then flips herself forward so she's standing on the table in front of you. This gnomish woman, completely with a button nose, big eyes, and the pink buns on the top of her head, she resembles a mouse.
Oh my god.
The buns on her head resembling comical mouse ears.
I love them.
She has, she's small, even for the standards of a gnome, dressed in brown work suspenders over a white shirt that's tarnished with a bunch of grime and dust. And around her neck is hanging a welding mask. And in one hand, she holds a wrench. Don't mess with any of my crap.
Oh, I wouldn't touch someone else's art.
Good. I'm working on so much junk here. All I'm working with is junk. She tosses the wrench aside in frustration. Back home, I'd have enough real materials to make some serious improvements around here.
Wait. What's wrong with junk? Junk is just as useful as any other material.
You may have a point, but I mean, this is all just metal and wood. They don't use a lot of magic.
Oh. That's where you're missing it. He points at the mouse. I'm gonna call him a mouse.
I'm a gnome.
How very dare you?
Damn.
He points at the.
Watch out! They're gonna get your kneecaps.
You're the magic. He pulls out Henry and puts him on the table.
She looks down at Henry and kind of like she crosses her arms and kind of like just stares at Henry. He's like, homunculus.
What do you think makes him up?
Appears to be a bunch of stone, some metal, and I'm guessing magic from you.
See?
Oh my god, you sound like my fucking dad. I'm the magic. I'm the magic.
Well,
I know I'm the magic. I feel like I don't have enough magic right now.
Well, maybe you need a break from all of these unfinished projects. Some new perspective. I have a project that I need a little bit of help on.
First of all, I barely know you. You just kind of walked into my tent looking... You look like a trained craftsman, so I'm asking, what are you here for? To just, like, shove your shit in my nose? Also, like, you see that while she speaks, she has a couple of buck teeth.
I love
You
her
have made
so
a mouse.
fucking much.
I know, she's so cute. I have to draw her at some point. It's so cute.
I give her a kiss.
I kiss you.
My apologies. And he pulls out a business card and he hands it to her.
Fucking
He
God.
looks at the business card. She
How
pockets
many
it.
fucking business cards do you have?
Enough.
Before he goes to bed, he just pulls out little pieces of paper and he like does business cards.
Starts doing it like all the same. So he puts away. Sorry, she puts away your business card. She pockets your business card. Then she pulls out from another pocket her own business card.
Oh my god!
And then hands it to you.
Your soulmates.
It looks much more professional than yours.
Yeah.
I hope it does.
It's laminated.
Damn.
Eat shit, Tybalt.
Well, I obviously take it. I mean, it's the polite thing to do.
You see on the business card is written the name Basil Chitterwise.
I'm gonna kiss her, Jack.
I want her to be my wife.
It's a little cartoony like illustration of herself where she's got like the welding mask on, her little buns poking out, and she's holding like she's holding out her wrench like it's a fucking wizard wand.
Jack, why do you make the best fucking characters?
Because he's DM.
I don't have the mental time to draw all these children.
It's okay. I'm gonna start putting in some more lamer dudes.
Great, thank you so much.
You're gonna make them amazing. I hate it.
You're gonna find the lamest dude, and he will be plot important.
God damn it.
Great. We love curveballs.
As long as you don't like make an incel, I'm fine.
Ew.
I don't.
Oh, now
I
we
think
have to have
Jack,
it.
if you made an incel, it would be funny.
Don't encourage them.
If I made an incel, I would have a multi-stage arc where he overcomes his own traumas and like deconstructs his toxic masculinity and all for nothing, like really, because he's fucking lame.
Well, I
can't believe it.
you could do that, or you could just make him a huge joke character like actually.
That's so we can't reference Dungeons and Daddies here. We're not Dungeons and Daddies.
We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored by them. I just really like their work.
They're no spot. We're not.
Shout out to my dad, Anthony.
Imagine.
He is not your dad. I am.
Jack, you
I can have more than one dad.
So she hands you her specially made hand-drawn business card, dignifying her.
Like garbage.
Makes your shit look like shit, garbage shit.
I'm just thinking of that scene from American Psycho.
Yes, where it's like black laminate and it's like super fancy.
He's even got the watermark.
Damn.
God.
So
you murder her in cold blood.
Cut to Tybalt sharpening an axe.
She hands you a business card dignifying herself as Basil Chitterwise.
Chitterwise, okay. I was just gonna ask because I wasn't sure if it was just cheddar.
Cheddar?
It's chitter.
Chitter? Oh, I heard cheddar, and that's why I thought it was
funny. Are you being racist because she looks like a mouse?
Damn.
Rude.
Probably.
You know what? Yeah, I am.
Tybalt.
And for context, all gnomes in this world do have rodent-like features. It's almost like she has gone out of her way to look more like a mouse.
Honestly, I love that for her.
Yeah, because Maya, being a half dwarf and half gnome, she has more like her features turned from mouse-like to gerbil-like.
Oh!
Wild.
Yeah. You know a gnome, a half gnome, granted, but she like
it counts.
This little rambunctious rapscallion is she blah, blah, blah. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Every gnome you've met has been sassy.
That's
in their
All two of
genes.
them.
You've worked with a few gnomes. You're an artificer. Gnomes are very prone to tinkering.
Fair enough.
Well, now that we've exchanged pleasantries, what do you want?
Well, I'm told by it's Najma, correct?
Ajma with
Ajma.
O-J-M-A.
Did you say Najma?
Yes.
That's her mother.
Momja.
Majma.
Momja.
Got so much problem.
I was informed by Ajma that you have a lot of experience in, how do I put this?
She's tapping her foot.
Artillery.
And her eyebrows raise. I do.
Then you are exactly who I'm looking for.
For what? What are you trying to make?
He pulls out the little anti-magic device that he made earlier and puts it on the table.
Holy horologius, what the fuck is that?
It is a small anti-magic field by my own design. Currently, it's only about yay big in radius.
Yay big.
He like holds his hands like exactly like 1 foot.
He like decodes that and immediately understands what you're talking about. Ah, yes, I see.
I want to go a little bigger.
She like holds her hands out. Yay big.
He holds his hands out even bigger. Yay big.
Yay. Okay. All right. Finally, someone with a sense of creativity and more than just metal and wood to spare. I assume you got a method of launching something like that. You don't want to just throw it with your arm.
Well, that's another thing I wanted a consultant on. And his I summon my my force ballista
She like nods her head. Yes,
I want to use this just so it's a little more reliable.
We program some modifications in that thing. We can turn it into a launcher for these bombs.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, God, it's an anti-magic mortar.
Oh God.
No.
This is what happens when Dani plays Artificers, guys.
This is my
love
first
it.
one.
She like makes a full leap onto your Eldritch Cannon and is immediately tinkering with it.
Oh, please don't. Please tell me it
Here,
doesn't blow up. I
look,
don't want it
4
to blow
hands
up.
are better than 2. 4 hands are better than 2. Let's get working. I will charge for like 250 gold to help you out with this. The rate might be a little high, but I'm risking a pretty big explosion messing with that thing.
Oh, I was expecting to pay you.
I'm surprised this didn't blow up while you were carrying it around.
It's rather sturdy.
She takes a look at it.
With the materials that I have, anyways.
You know, that's fair. If you're a traveling artificer, this is pretty good work.
I appreciate the compliment.
She begins, like, you see that she is, very scatterbrained, but in a genius prodigy way. She already immediately is, like, figuring out ways to fit this prototype device. She's also tinkering with it to change its shape so that it would be more easily, deployable. Over the next couple of hours, if you assist with her, you'll be able to make a prototype of this like launcher that you're trying to build.
Oh well, yeah, that's what I came here to do.
All right. So subtract 250 gold,
Bet.
and
Yeah, bet.
you now have the prototype dead magic bomb. Here, I'll send it to you. Like in text form. Here we go. All right. So the prototype dead magic bomb is when you launch this dead magic bomb from an Eldritch Cannon, it detonates on impact where you choose, basically like selecting a spot using the range of a force ballista. It detonates upon impact of that spot, and then it blossoms into a 30-foot wide sphere of magical force. Every creature within that sphere must make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC, it deals 3d6 force damage on a failure and half as much on a success. But the main feature, when this bomb detonates, and until the end of your next turn, the 30-foot sphere becomes an anti-magic field. Magical effects of spell level 7 or lower are instantly dispersed or deactivated until the field fades, but it only lasts for 1 turn. You got that?
For what, like, for until like my next turn, or just until the next turn?
Until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So you blow it up, and until you do your next turn again, magic is it's no go within that 30-foot sphere. I'm giving you an anti-magic thing like very early on in the game, so that's the downside you gotta take with it. Also, because it's a prototype, it has a 20% chance to fail. So you roll a d20 when you launch it, and on a 1, it explodes directly on top of the Eldritch Cannon.
Oh God.
Yeah, that would. I'll take the downside. I like gambling.
This is 250 gold and an hour or so of jury rigging. She really wants to see how this works, but like she has created. Basil has created like a whole spare blueprint off to the side of this new Eldritch Cannon modification, as well as the anti-magic bomb. So you can tell that maybe if you come back later, she might have developed this idea by herself.
I vibe with it. I do want to help her with one of her projects later down the line.
That's fair.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I'm doing.
When you finish with the dead magic bomb, Basil hops back up onto the table, like wipes the sweat from her brow, and goes, "Oh, you know what? That was just what I needed. Now I got all of this inspiration for new ideas. I might go back outside, grab some of those projects I tossed away earlier. Why was I tossing away projects? I shouldn't do that."
I 100% agree. Well, Ajma has me doing something else currently. But
Well, she always has people doing things.
I will be back. And I want to help with some of this stuff. This all looks, lack for better phrasing, cool as shit.
I think it's cool as shit as well. She holds out a hand. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Tybalt.
The pleasure's all mine. I give her a firm handshake.
Firm handshake. Maybe when this whole undead business thing is done, I'll open up my own artificer shop here in Gilded Gleam. Or anywhere the fuck I want.
You should. It's good business. I'll be a patron.
My first loyal client that is not of military personnel. This is great.
Well, anyways, Mr. Wise, I'm gonna skedaddle.
Mr. Nihlus, see you later.
And I leave.
She immediately goes back to working on other bullshit.
Yes.
It seems you have helped her with her art block in a way.
Very good.
Gain +2 to your relationship.
Yeah, for real.
The little,
Your relationship.
the little Sims plus like a socialization thing.
Basil will remember this.
Your relationship. I am thou, and thou art I.
I'm surprised nobody immediately called me out on her right away.
She's really cute. I love her.
I named her after the Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, I know.
I know.
I love that.
Never.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen Great Mouse Detective, so.
I'm with.
Oh, sweet baby.
I'm with Koden on this one, actually, for once.
No, please go watch The Great Mouse Detective. It's so good. A lot of little mice movies back in the day that were just 2D movies that are all good.
There was a bit of a what's up with mouse movies?
I don't know. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either. It's just, that Ratatouille. Ratatouille isn't a mouse movie. It's a rat movie. It's in the name. Anyway.
Well, yeah.
I fucks with Ratatouille, though.
What? That's Audra's secret. I take my veil off, and there's just a tiny rat puppeting a body underneath.
and the little rat's like, I swear, I'm human.
I swear.
I swear.
All right, so now that Tybalt is done with his business in creating this new project for battle, you guys can go out to shop for travel mounts. Whether you want to get a carriage, a wagon with carriage bugs, some riding lizards, travel ox, or dire hounds.
I mean, in character, we never really decided, like, what we wanted to do.
Right.
Out of character, what are your guys' thoughts? You know?
In my brain, I would prefer a wagon, just in case we come upon something that maybe we can't carry, or if we need it for, shelter in general, because you never know. And the carriage bugs would be good. I could see maybe getting a wagon and a mount, like, off to the side, just in case. But, I mean, I'm fine with whatever. Or we could all get mounts. I'm down with whatever you guys want to
do. You guys make your way to the commercial stables that you would be able to find mounts. Wagons and such are handled by, of course, House Aldrich.
Oh yeah, I say
not one dude, a whole family.
Whole slew of dudes.
Plenty of dudes. So there's House Aldrich, which is the owners of the largest caravan company. So they would be great for getting wagons from. However, you would probably go to House Tills or like the farming sections of House Tills to get individual mounts, because they also control a lot of stables. That's where they have like the Travelox lizards and dire hounds. House Aldrich is very easy, like, to find their places of businesses. It's all around the edges of the town. One is even like right next to a stable that is owned by the merchant house Tills. So I'd say that you guys find your way there, where there's easily like a place to resupply all your shit for heading out on the journey. There's a stable that's right next to you guys, as well as a like wagon center. You also see like that this is connected to a large herding section, where you see a collection of cattle, specifically Bulkin. Would anybody like to take a guess what they think a Bulkin is? Because you're gonna be wrong. So imagine.
What? Hey, hold on. You didn't even guess.
Wait. Am I disqualified? Because I already know.
You're disqualified. And unfortunately, I did tell Dani about it because I was curious how Dani would cook one.
Wait.
So.
Wait.
With a sauce.
Hey, hold on.
You forgot about it?
Wait. You told me about
rollback.
Yes. I told you about it. So. You forgot?
I'm gonna guess that it's definitely at least a bowl, and then I'm gonna. Let me think of animals. Oh, I have it on the fucking tip of my goddamn tongue. There's another beast that has that same sort of ending. That is.
So, here is a reference picture as to what a Bulkin is.
I remember this.
That's what it was. Griffin. I love that thing. Hold on.
Is it just another bug? So, do you have the ability to show chat, the audience, what a Bulkin is?
Yes, I do. Give me a hot second here.
Oh my god, my art is going to be on stream? That's stressful.
Your art is supposed to be on stream.
I know, but it's like... it's not colored, I don't know.
It doesn't have to be. It's just a reference sketch.
Theo wants to know if he can join the call.
He can, but he must be quiet.
You can talk.
I'm joking. He's all right.
Okay. Let me see if this will hopefully add source.
So while this is taking its time, I want you all to imagine a griffin. A wild griffin is a magnificent beast, and I want you to imagine about a couple hundred years of domestication. That's very big.
I'm fucking. Oh shit.
So
wait, I forgot to. I forgot to
Please
lock
hold
the
for
icon. Hold on.
So you can see now that there is the head of a chicken, the top half of a chicken. But the interesting part is when you get closer to the bottom, you see after a couple hundred years of domesticating wild griffins, people in this universe have created what is known as a bulkin. It is basically a cow chicken. It provides a lot in terms of one. It's even though it is a chicken and it's part fowl. It both produces eggs and milk, and it has both like beefy areas of its body that is majorly like beef like flavored meat, as well as poultry meat. This thing, a little bit of an abomination, just a little bit.
It's cute. What are you talking about?
I want to say, because Jack brought this to me and was like, I need you to draw this, and I love chickens and cows, so I was like, absolutely, I will do this for you. And I did not have the mental fortitude to draw more of them, but the idea in my brain of having different breeds of chickens and different breeds of cows put together would make like the coolest looking bulkins of like I am Chamani, like, which are those all black chickens. Like literally like the meat is black and stuff like that. So you would have really interesting like combinations that you could put together, or like Highland cows, and like what most people would consider like standard chickens, which are like those fluffy, kind of like red ones that are made for meat. And Highland cows are very fluffy, like Scottish cows. And I was like, I love the imagery of these breeds being put together. And maybe one day I will draw them, because in my mental image of them is very enjoyable.
We did also agree that Ryan loved these things so much that there is a version of Ryan, the literal person inside this game somewhere, that is just farming bulkin.
I have a farm and I love them. They're my sweet children.
I love bulkin so much. I'm gonna remove the photo from the stream. That is what it looks like. And next time,
go ahead.
What I'll do is I'll add like a section or like some sort of screen so that we can show off little art pieces and stuff if needed.
A reference section or something.
A reference section, yeah.
So it is a adorable little monster, a domesticated version, a domesticated cousin of the griffin that has been created into a cattle herd animal. So you just see that shit, just like herds of bulkin, gently what is it? Did chickens squawk? Is that what they call it, or is it a buck?
They caw.
They crow. Yeah.
Crow. Right. So it's very deep crows, like. Yeah.
I have a question. Do they look like this when they're fully grown? Or...
No, I drew a baby one. I did. I don't think I showed it because it was kind of a freak of nature. But I did draw a baby version, and the front of it looked like a little bit of a chick, and the back had like the little cow legs, and it was kind of like fluffy. I'll have to see if I can find it, but I did in fact try and draw a baby one.
You never showed me the baby.
I did not, because I was like, oh, I don't know if I love this. I don't know if I love this. But I'll have to pull it up and show it to you later and see if I can.
I would like to say, Jack, I love for someone who hates horses so much, this creature also has hooves, and you love it dearly.
It's different. It's the mouth.
It's different. That's a cow hoof. I don't give a shit.
Cows are different.
Not a horse.
Horses are scary.
They do.
So,
they just have fingers for legs. That's what they are.
Oh, don't say that. That does not help.
No,
remind me.
That's wrong.
Don't remind me that all hooves are like that. Don't.
Yeah. I hope that fawns paint their hooves like nails.
So, you guys are shopping for either a wagon with carriage bugs or any individual mounts.
First of all, you can see their hat kind of tilts a little, kind of looking at the bulkhead, and like hums, like okay. And then I'm gonna look at Maya. Do you, for future reference, because we haven't run into this yet, do you know how to, like, ride a mount? Can you...
I probably could.
That does not give me... That was not a confident answer.
I'll figure it out. I'm good with animals. No, I probably couldn't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Listen, I spend my whole time around dead things.
Yes, I know. You don't have to remind me.
How many dead things are you around?
Hold on.
I am dead on the inside, if that counts. Are the mounts like in pens around, or?
Some of them are, like in like stable pens. Some of them are in special like sectioned off areas. For example, the riding lizards are like typically like they don't really like being in the same stables as other beasts of burden.
You said that they're like more timid.
Yeah, this breed of riding lizard, they're very big. I base them off of Theo's gecko Toffee, as in these things mostly like the dark. They move quietly.
I need to know exactly what kind of lizard this is, because I have lizards.
It's a leopard gecko.
It's a crested gecko. It's a crested gecko. It's a crested gecko.
Oh my god!
Toffee is a crested gecko. I'm basing.
I have leopard geckos, and we had a crested before. Oh my
Just
god.
a little bit off of Toffee's behavior, which is she kind of moves. She kind of moves quietly until she jumps into the wall.
Yeah, and then it's just like a thump. Yeah.
Yep. And also she's pretty timid.
Okay, well now I have to have one.
The dire hounds.
Toffee in forever. You're gonna have to send one later, Jack.
What was that?
You're gonna have to send a photo of Toffee at some point later today.
Let me check. Toffee is not out right now. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I usually have to wait till it gets a little dark, and then
I
kind of just
that's
put
why I
their
said
nuts on the
later
clock.
today.
Right.
So I'm joking. She has no nuts. Toffee is a girl.
Sorry, ours was Cooper, and he really just liked to display himself on the tank when it got dark.
The riding lizards are a bit timid, though they are friendly. They just aren't a fan of other big animals, such as the dire hounds, which some of them are like laying down in their enclosures, while others are being taken out, for walkies.
Walkies! Oh, Jack!
The most common dire hound are derivatives of mastiffs as well as Saint Bernards. So they're very big, very fluffy, especially for like distance trotting and shit.
Yeah.
These direhound mounts can be pretty fast because of their size, but you wouldn't want to ride like a greyhound version because they're like entirely for speed and will get pretty exhausted after a couple.
If you
sprints.
insult greyhounds right now, I will personally come to your house and I'm gonna beat you up.
They get zoomies, but I'm just saying a Saint Bernard is made for rescuing people, so they have longer term endurance.
No, you're absolutely correct. My dog got tired after a 5-minute walk today, so.
So
she grew up in Florida, and she's like, "It's so hot," and I'm like, "It's not even like 75."
A good like middle ground for like speed and endurance would be like Newfoundlands, because they're big and they can have a lot of speed if needed, but they have a lot of endurance behind them.
let me check.
You forgot
I was
by the way.
literally imagining this dog. When I said mastiffs, I was definitely thinking of a Newfoundland, which is like a big fluffy mastiff-like dog.
Big old bear.
I am curious though.
That's
so
what Koden
is there different kinds of direwolves, or is it standardly like these kind where they're and this is there just like regular dogs, and then these were bred to be really large like direwolves that you can ride? Or do direwolf greyhounds exist? Because I need that mental image.
Direwolves were bred in like basically the same way that regular wolves were domesticated into regular dogs. Direwolves were domesticated into direhounds. So there's other versions. There's plenty of other versions of this breed. It's just these are the ones that are available for like stabling and like riding. If you wanna get into the shit, you can pretty much have most versions of what you can imagine a domestic dog to be as a direhound.
Does that mean
the mental image of a Pomeranian? Yes. Oh my god, a corgi! I'm frothing at the mouth. I love that.
Yeah, they're mini breed direhounds. Just imagine like a chihuahua the size of a normal dog.
Good lord.
Chihuahua the size of a normal dog.
That's a dire version of a chihuahua.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. So
That's
a dire
so
Italian
funny.
greyhound would just be a regular fucking greyhound.
Maybe you could probably find some like greyhound sizes that are big enough to carry like a halfling.
Oh no, that's absolutely true.
Greater greyhound.
So Italian greyhounds are the little baby ones, and then there's a whippet, which is kind of in between an Italian greyhound and a greyhound.
I'm sorry, a fucking whippet?
Yeah, whippets look just like a greyhound, but they're a little bit smaller.
That's not the breed of a dog. That's made up.
Yes,
it's a whippet. Yes, it is. A WHIPPET.
They kind of look like Italian greyhounds.
Yeah, whippets look like a smaller version of a greyhound. They get mistaken for greyhounds all the time.
In my opinion, hang on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a picture of an Italian, a whippet, and a greyhound.
No. I was right. A whippet is basically imagine Italian greyhound, but if it wasn't fucked up.
They are a little like gremlins.
You are so mean and so rude to this breed. I hate you. You're such a turd.
Look at them.
I'm beating you to death.
The the small one is what Jenna has.
Jenna has. Well, she has a
big ones
as well.
too. She has big one that she rescues them now.
We are talking at length about these dogs.
I'm sorry. I have a greyhound, so I was like, don't get me started.
It's okay. It's okay.
She is at my feet. I have to defend her.
She'll defend herself eventually.
She can't. She's too weak.
Theo, I make fun of Italian greyhounds the same way I make fun of Sphinx cats. They're little ugly buggers that I do love.
Oh yeah, they absolutely look like a little gremlin.
You can love a little gremlin.
They're a little feral.
This is for you, Ryan.
I mean, after all.
Oh my god!
After all, I can love a little gremlin. I do love you.
Oh
wow, getting gay on stream.
No, I'm calling him a gremlin.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gay.
Oh.
It was an affectionate gremlin.
So, what are your plans? Buying.
Audra wants to test something.
Oh no.
Why do you say that like I'm gonna do something dumb?
Because the way that I'm
not Tybalt.
Yeah, true.
I was gonna say you should be worried about it if Tybalt says that.
That is fair.
Okay, so Audra would like to approach each different mount and just kind of like gently offer their hands out to see if any of them are interested.
Roll like an animal handling.
Oh fuck me. Okay. 17.
17.
Damn.
All right. So, you're just going from mount to mount, seeing which one.
Yeah, I'll do it one at a time. Just kind of like try the dire wolves and see how I feel about it, and then try what was it? Ox? Is it oxen? Is that what you said?
Travelox.
Travelox.
They're like leaner, like a little bit smaller versions of the large oxen that like are beasts of burden. So they're made more for like being mounts.
Right. And then the lizards, I'll do that too. I'm being very, very careful, very quiet, just to kind of get a vibe from them, see if any of them are interested in me, see if I vibe with any of them. Just because, like, if I'm going to spend my money, I would like an animal that doesn't hate me.
All right. So with a 17, I'm going to say that two animals take a liking to you. One is a very so when I say that I was basing the attitude of the riding lizards off of our crested gecko, Theo's crested gecko.
Right.
They don't.
She's our daughter. Quit trying to hand her off on me. It's a wee project.
They don't all look like crested geckos. Some kind of look like salamanders. Some kind of look like iguanas. One that seems to take a liking to you is this. I would say darker colored, like kind of black with blue markings. Salamander-like riding lizard. That as you're just kind of like you give off a very calm demeanor. So. The lizard just kind of like, I don't know much about how lizards show affection, but this thing is definitely more forward towards you than any of the other riding lizards.
Okay, so and then, just to clarify real quick before we move on, because you're saying salamander, so is it like a smooth skin, like riding lizard, like a salamander is with like the spots, but it's blue?
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. It's smooth-skinned. Okay. It's smooth-skinned, but I know salamanders are amphibious. This one is not. This one is perfectly fine on land.
Okay. Continue. Sorry.
This one is
you're fine.
I was mentally trying to picture it, so I wanted to triple check.
And the other one is a dire hound that does look like a black-furred Newfoundland. Seems a bit older than some of the other dire hounds. Still in perfectly good shape, but has very mellowed out in temperament. And this one just kind of saddles like he pulls his handler all like across the fucking the way. As his handler was like bringing him back to the stable that he was going to take a nap at, but he decides that he just like walks over to you and then just lays down on the ground and like puts his whole ass head on your feet.
Oh my god, Jack!
Oh no,
Jack, I'm gonna scream.
Sorry about that. Let's just take him out for some exercise.
That's all right. What is their name?
Oh, name?
Do they have one?
This kind of hurts my heart a little bit. Well, we did name him 13. 13th in the litter.
Oh.
Some of them don't really get names until like people decide to buy them off fully.
I see.
He's been around here for a while.
I'm gonna straight up start crying.
Is he the only one left of his litter?
Oh yeah, the other one's got bought off fully. He's still up for rent, or if you want to adopt him. Still, costs much. but he's in perfectly good shape. I swear, he's not gonna slow you down. He's just very calm.
You said he looked older, yeah?
Yeah, kind of like just the slightest bit of gray on like his little beard, on his little snout. But definitely not like past his dog prime.
I'm gonna crouch down because he's on my feeties.
His head is like up to your waist. He's very big.
Oh, right. So I don't even have to do that.
Big boy.
He's a big boy. I'm gonna give him some pets. Is there a reason nobody took him, or is it just...
I think it's just happenstance, but some people say they would rather have, if they're going for a combat mount, they want something that's more feisty.
Right. Oh, this sucks. Because I love the lizard, but at the same time, what a sweet boy.
Are you planning to go into fights with it?
No, mostly it would be for just to help with transportation.
Oh, he's fine with that. So is the lizard. Lizards, they're pretty quiet when you're traveling with them. They don't, bark or make a lot of noise or go chasing off after squirrels and deer. So
does he do that?
A couple times. He's done it a couple times. That lizard I saw took a shine into you. That one doesn't chase after anything but bugs, and usually it can, find bugs wherever.
Right. What can you tell me about the lizard?
Oh, that lizard?
Yeah.
Oh, he hates people.
Oh.
Damn.
I think I've seen him bite like several, but you don't got like a lot of teeth.
Right. Oh, I kind of love that he's an asshole. Is Maya nearby, I'm assuming?
Yes, she came shopping with you.
Right. I'm gonna look at Maya. I am having a dilemma.
How much are they both? Each?
Well,
riding lizards are 75 gold each, and dire hounds are 125 gold.
Well, could either of them support me and my small friend here?
The dire hound would.
Not the lizard.
Well, it's got less bones. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, that's fair.
Can't crawl up walls though.
That would be actually kind of helpful.
What? What is your opinion, Maya?
If we're looking for more like transport, I'm fine. Like walking wise, we don't have to run, but
Well, here's my thought.
Mm-hmm.
Could you approach both the dog and the lizard and see what they think of you?
I mean, all right, it's your money.
I'm working it out mentally. I need just do it.
All right, I'll do that then.
Roll me a quick animal handling.
Okay, I will do so. 1 second.
Both of them bite you.
17.
Oh, damn.
17? Okay.
I only have a +1.
So, the Newfoundland dog, 13, is very mellow. You approach it. He kind of sniffs your hand, and then he does that thing where he just like puts his whole mouth on your hand.
Oh, big dog.
Oh, I love him.
Slobber, yum yum.
Big dog.
Your hand is drenched.
Yeah, I like this one.
What if I get you the dog and I take the lizard?
I will leave that decision up to you. That's a big purchase.
I don't want to leave the dog. It hurts me.
Yeah, no, it hurt me too.
But I like the lizard, and he's kind of an asshole.
Well, the dog's happy here, at least. We'd take good care of him.
Yeah, it's not like we're leaving them in a bad situation.
I guess that's true. He was just going to go for a walk.
Oh, we just got back from a walk.
Oh, he got back from a walk. This is a hard decision.
Let's get both. It'll make things simpler and faster.
Yes, I agree. I would like both.
All right, so for both,
Maya,
sorry.
I gave Maya my money, so
for getting the riding lizard and the dire hound, it will be 200 gold. And each like a bag of a dire hound feed is going to be 2 gold.
I'm pretty sure we can afford that.
yes. I have the money in my inventory, but in character, I know that I gave it to you technically. Let's see.
So Tybalt and Vuras, are you guys searching for any mounts?
I think. Okay, do we see, or I guess do I see, them going over to the singular mounts?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like across the road.
Across the road. Okay.
Like if you're at the wagon station, then they're across the road. But if you're also at the individual mount area, like the stables, they're like right there.
Yeah, because I think Vuras was gonna. He went towards the carriage station. That's what he was thinking and what kind of he was sticking with. But seeing them go towards the singular mounts, I think maybe he takes a moment to like reconsider, and then he heads over to the singular mounts as well, because there's no point in getting a carriage if we already have 2 mounts, you know?
Well, you can still get a carriage. It's just 2 of you would be in the carriage, and the other 2 would be riding on the mounts.
That is a good point.
The carriage would provide shelter.
That is a good point. Okay, I think then instead what I'm going to do is, where's Tybalt in this?
Tybalt went with everybody at the start. And when he saw they were like there was a split, he's like, well, I'm gonna go with them. So he went with he's at the singular stables.
Okay.
All right. So
Currently,
you guys are all shopping for mounts.
I love shopping episodes.
Yeah, well, Tybalt, I guess, is Tybalt currently looking at a mount right now, or did he just go over there with them?
There's probably one like biting his leg, if we're being honest.
The lizard that Audra just bought is currently gumming your leg with its little like salamander teeth.
You cannot see it, but I am smiling. I would like to pet my lizard. I think he's a very good boy.
lizard does that. The lizard does that thing where it like juts its head up in a random direction and just sits there like staring.
I love these fucking animals.
I am, dude.
Thank you for us. He goes over to Tybalt and is like, Tybalt.
Whoa.
Do you have your eyes set on any specific mount, or are you simply just over here to stand?
I'm a little of both.
So you do have your eyes set on something.
Well, animals aren't my particular specialty. I have been told in the past you don't choose a mount or mammalian companion. I'm just kind of feeling it out, seeing which one kind of takes a shine. You understand, correct?
Yeah, I do. I've never been good with animals either. I was perhaps thinking a carriage might be a good idea, and it could still work if those two have their own singular mounts, but I wanted to know your opinion before I went any further.
What? Jack or Jack.
Yes.
Can you remind me again what all of the available singular mounts are?
So, riding lizards.
Yes.
They are typically they move quickly. They can go up walls, and they're a lot quieter than a dire hound or a travel ox, but they are very timid and will probably not help you out in a fight. Travel ox, which are lean, quicker than regular oxen, but they are like a little bit like noticeable, but they do feed pretty much anywhere that there is grass. And then there's dire hounds, which are basically big ass dogs that you can ride. They don't shy away from fights and are pretty fast, but they do require special feed, and they can be kind of loud, you know, if they start barking.
Well, there are quite a few, how do I put this, pros and cons of all of us getting single mounts or we getting a wagon. A wagon would be fairly noticeable compared to, say, the lizard. And he gestures to the lizard biting his leg. Carriage bugs are docile in nature, correct?
Yeah, carriage bugs are also, you know, domesticated. They don't. They kind of just don't really. They're very, very mild tempered.
Okay.
They do love to fucking roll.
Hell yeah!
Let's rock and roll. Whereas friend 13 could help us out in combat. They look fairly aerodynamic. Me personally, I'm leaning towards a singular mount, just so if we have to split up, it's much easier. We don't have to do it on foot. We cover more ground, because this is technically, and he holds up air quotes, recon.
Well, there's no technicality to it. It is recon.
No. I plan on blowing things up.
Why? We're not. There likely won't need to be a reason to blow things up.
Not with that attitude.
It's recon. What are you needing to do?
Why are you whispering?
I don't mean to whisper. My dog is freaking out, and so it caught my attention. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I think I'll repeat that, but I think for us, he's more just confused. It's just recon. What are you planning on blowing up?
You do remember that it was 40 foot, right? 40 foot tall Minotaur flaming skeleton.
40 foot tall Minotaur flaming skeleton. It launched fireballs out of its mouth.
You remember that flaming 40 foot tall flaming Minotaur skeleton that shot fireballs?
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I very distinctly remember that.
What if, say, we run into that?
Well...
Would you say it needs to be blown up?
Yeah.
There we go. And he opens the mouth as if he's closing the door and leaves to go look at the ox.
So roll me an animal handling check.
I think I have a minus in this, actually.
Yeah, I can understand why.
I surprisingly have a +1. I got an 11.
You got an 11?
Yeah.
So, you tried to make friends with some of the ox, and they're all doing that thing where they just try to urgently avoid you.
Damn.
I think there is a reason that he had to make Henry and does not just have an animal.
There is one, though, that as you approach, it doesn't move.
It's dead.
You take a closer look at this ox, and for a sec you think it might be dead standing. And then suddenly it just it slows out a...
Oh my god.
It farts.
I am losing my mind.
Does it look old? Please tell me it looks old as fuck.
Senile ox.
It doesn't look old, it looks stupid.
Oh no!
Stupid. Oh my god.
There's some hair covering its eyes, and as you lift the hair, you see that the eyes are pointed, and somehow this ox has managed. Somehow this ox has managed to cross its eyes.
Holy shit. I am in love with these fucking animals.
I know.
But I'm weirdly attracted to you.
You should rephrase how you say that.
It's not as...
No, I love that.
No. I think we're soulmates.
Holy shit.
That's not usually what they sound like.
No, why does it sound like Super Kami Guru?
No.
Is there anybody I could talk to about this dude? Like, Tybalt looks around.
You see that there is the handler who is just finished buying out the or renting out the dog and the lizard.
Wait, this is just for rent? I can't keep him?
Do you want to keep him?
Yes!
Yes!
I'm attached. Are you kidding me?
You want to keep both?
Yeah!
Alright, so the riding lizard, you subtract...
I didn't come here to fuck around.
Subtract another 50 gold.
Okay.
I want this one, and he says it like extremely loud.
I want this dumb fucking ox.
The guy looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and he says, "Well, travel ox are usually 100 gold, so you can have that one for 70."
Damn.
You got yourself a deal.
Hey, it's 70% of an ox.
It's 70% of an ox.
When the guy says that, Tybalt covers the ox's ears.
Don't listen to him.
I am in love with these fucking. I love these goddamn.
So Tybalt, are you gonna take a test run as you buy this ox?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So you get onto the ox.
Something is gonna eat this fucking animal.
You get onto the ox, and you speak its language. You caress it gently, and it kind of just like is still standing there in the same position you found it. What do you say? What do you do with this ox as you try to convince it to go forward?
You're gonna get absolutely nowhere.
Does this? I know I didn't ask earlier, but does this ox have a name? Like
it does not have a name. It does not have a name.
It wouldn't remember it.
It's true.
It's stupid to remember it.
Okay. Does it look like a normal ox? Or
No.
I guess I missed that whole description, and I'm so sorry.
It's
Wow.
I barely describe this ox. It looks stupid.
The animal itself.
Oh, the animal. Okay, sorry. They are lean, more muscular than a normal like beast of burden ox, which is like usually pretty slow. So these ox are like smaller and leaner than a normal ox, but they're still a part of the same animal family group.
Mm.
And they're made for riding.
I like to think that this ox makes up for his lack of intelligence and just being straight jacked.
So what do you do with the ox to convince it to move?
I lean down to it next to its ear.
Oh no.
While I am on top of it. and I whisper ever so sweetly.
Don't say sweet. Why do you have to say it like that?
Ride, my sweet stallion.
I hate
Its
this more
eyes
than
shoot
anything.
forward, completely laser focused. It bursts out of the stable and starts running out into the fucking road.
All it needed was some positive reinforcement.
I don't know if
I love this game.
This game is so much fun, but God, I don't know if I can fucking
as you're riding onto this ox, you don't have a saddle, so you're gripping onto it. Bareback. You're gripping onto it very tightly, like hugging this thing by the neck as it is sprinting. And then you look forward. You see a dreadful obstacle is approaching you. A rather small rock. The ox's hoof hits the rock. You launch forward. You do 2 flips. The ox does a single complete flip, lands directly onto its feet, and stops moving.
Oh my god!
You skid across the ground, and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god!
You skip like a stone.
I would like to look at Maya, having just witnessed this.
She is trying to hold in a laugh.
This is amazing.
I'm like petting my lizard. I'm petting my lizard, and I'm just like, is that normal? What just happened?
I think any of this is fucking normal.
You see the stable hand looks astounded and goes, "It has never done that before."
Should we let him have that? I don't know if that's a good idea.
He's fucking. So Tybalt, you are lying on the ground when you see the stable hand approaches you, and as you get up from the ground, he hands you the bag of 70 gold back.
Oh my god!
He tells you, "You were meant to have this ox."
Holy shit! I don't know what the fuck just happened. Okay, so really fast, can you repeat the choice of animals? I'm sorry.
So a black and blue riding lizard has yet to be named.
Okay.
That Audra got.
I sent you a message about that, by the way.
Oh, right. Okay, we'll talk about that. So,
okay, cool.
A dire hound that is a black-furred Newfoundland that is named 13, unless you want to change it. And then, Tybalt, do you have an idea of what to name your fucked up ox?
I do.
Please just name it Dunce.
Dunce. No, I am. He reacted to Stallion. I am going to call him Stallion because he is a majestic stallion.
So the Stallion the ox.
It's stupid. It's perfect.
I love it. It's perfect.
Oh my god.
Vuras.
Yeah.
What are you grabbing a mount?
Yeah, I will. I that's why I asked. Like, what choice of animals is there again?
Lizard, riding lizard, travel ox, and dire hound.
Okay.
So far, we have one of each.
Yeah, we have one of each. I think I'm going to get a dire hound as well.
All right.
I'll roll an animal handling really fast. That's a straight. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's a 16.
A 16?
Mm-hmm.
All right. One sec.
You're good.
All right, so you find, as you're going through the dire hounds, which one probably takes a shining to you?
Mm-hmm.
You find what looks like a big, fluffier than 13, kind of like a red coated mastiff.
Ginger boy.
Okay.
This is actually a Tibetan mastiff.
Oh.
Oh, my favorite dog.
Is extra big. looks like this. I just sent you a picture. Extra big, real big haunches, and it looks like pretty excitable.
Who needs a blanket when you can have a dire hound that fluffy?
Yeah, holy shit. How big? You said it was extra, like, you said it was as big as 13?
It's bigger than 13. Vuras, what's your size? How tall are you?
Oh, if I remember correctly, I have it written down somewhere. I know I think I'm like 6 foot something. Let me double check really fast, because I haven't.
It's a couple inches taller than you.
Ooh,
That's a big fucking dog.
that's a big fucking dog. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a Growlithe. Or not Growlithe, it's a
Arcanine.
Arcanine. I love Arcanine.
It's an Arcanine. Sorry.
Actually, yeah, it pretty much resembles an Arcanine, like in size and coloration.
Holy shit.
Arcanine. Arcanine.
I actually have the perfect fucking name for it then, I think. Okay. I have it written down here. But
it starts licking your face.
yeah. I think Vuras, he starts laughing a little bit, or not really laughing, but he starts chuckling. And he's
that's what laughing is, Koden.
Yeah, but chuckle is a different sort of laugh. Alright?
Yeah.
And I think what he does is he goes, I have to find the fucking name of this thing. Because okay. He chuckles and goes, "Well, you're a proper beauty. How much for this one?"
Oh, probably standard 125.
25, and it's gold. You said?
Yeah, 125 gold and like 2 gold for a bag of feed for it.
Oh shit! I have to do fucking math.
Like a giant thing of kibble.
Yeah, I have to do fucking math.
127.
127. And that's. Wait, I have this written down. I have my gold set out. I'll have to figure out what that means for a platinum. But I'll gladly take. Is it male or female?
This one is a female.
Oh yay! Okay. I'll take her then.
What are you naming her?
I wish you hadn't said that because I am looking for the name frantically here.
Babies.
That's fine.
Yeah, I have to. I will get back to you on that, but I know it is going to be because you said it was red, right?
Yeah, it's a red coated mastiff.
Okay. I don't know if this would be weird or not. He's not.
We have
Me, Koden. I'm trying to think if he would name her after the Ruby Dragon God.
That
Sardior?
seems a bit blasphemous.
Yeah,
Sardior?
yeah, and that's why I was like, that's blasphemous.
You want to name this after God?
That's why I was like, wait, hold
How about
on.
Ruby?
That was me. That was me, Koden. And then I was like, wait a second, I gotta think about that, like, genuinely.
How about Ruby?
Yeah,
you can name it Garnet.
I'm gonna go Ruby.
Alan.
Yeah, this is Ruby.
All right.
This is very paladin of you.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I named my dog God.
This is my dog Jesus.
Holy shit.
Come along, Allah.
Okay.
So, So you get this very excitable red-furred mastiff that is all over your face, and like shakes. It's giant.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I think that he, as soon as the payment is actually through, I think what he does is there are, how much room do you say there is to like actually like, not really, he wants to play with his dog.
There's plenty of room. It's like you guys are on the outside, outside of town.
Okay.
Between,
I guess I should try and ride my lizard and see how that goes.
I don't think that Vuras is going to ride Ruby just yet. I think he's gonna play wrestle with her because she's only a.
Oh my god! Roll me a strength check.
Gladly.
So, the lizard is you get on it to try and give it a ride. It's very quick. It's very nimble.
Oh, whoa! Okay.
I assume you get it saddled up.
Yeah. I'll get the saddle and make sure I've got food and stuff for him.
Oh yeah, that would be a flat strength, Koden.
Gotcha. Damn, that wasn't a good roll. That's 6.
You play wrestle with her a bit, very fun for her, until she does pin you down on the ground. And you're like you can feel like your like lungs kind of being pressed. You're like
yeah. I probably, damn. I wish I, that's fine. I love how I was gonna say I probably should have rolled athletics for that, but that's okay. Yeah, I think
it's fine.
Yeah, he as soon as she starts like pressing down on his chest, I think what he does is he like gently because he doesn't want to actually hurt her, but he can like pat. You know how when you have really big dogs, you'll like just not really full force, but like smack them on the belly or the butt, and you can like really put a lot of weight behind it, and they'd love it.
Yeah,
I think that's what he does. Because she's so big, he does put more strength behind it, but he smacks her belly and is like, no, okay, you win. Good girl.
The dog bounces off and starts like pacing around you instead of like pushing you down anymore.
Yeah.
Is there like, because this is you can buy mounts and stuff, is there like treats or things that we can buy them?
Sure can. For a bag of treats would probably just be like like 5 silver.
I'm gonna buy 2 bags of treats.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna buy 3 so that I can buy some for 13 as well.
All right. You get some doggy treats, some lizard treats. It is a bag of bugs.
I love that.
Pretty big bugs.
Put some fat dubia roaches in here.
Oh my god. You can't say things like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I deal with them all the time, so. And then I'll get the
fat, juicy roaches.
Yum yum. And then
roaches are actually quite, like, they do have a lot of juice to them.
Gross.
It is very true. It's disgusting to watch. I give the bag of dog treats to Maya for the dog.
All right, she'll keep track of them.
Do you know what he needs? I point at the dog.
I mean, mostly.
No. I'm saying, do you know what he needs to be to really complete our adoption of him?
What?
A scarf. The answer is a scarf. Or like,
I was just like, I thought you were talking about something serious. Well, I guess that is pretty serious.
It is. It's very serious. I think he needs a big bandana.
He needs a big bandana. That's cute.
I don't think that would work on. I point at my lizard. Yeah.
I feel like your lizard would eat it.
I don't know if he'd eat it. I just don't think that's the right accessory. Maybe like a collar, like a leather collar or something. I'll think about it. But he needs a bandana.
Sorry. So you could probably get a bandana for easily like 2 copper pieces.
I'm gonna let my pick the color.
It's pretty much just a big piece of cloth.
It's basically a blanket for Maya.
Yeah.
It's probably straight up like
multiple
a
uses.
tablecloth.
Wait, do you just have a big blanket that would make a good bandana?
I mean, I could turn my bedroll inside out.
Don't.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I'll just buy a bandana. What color do you want?
Well, that's actually a really good question.
He's your dog, so.
Oh. This is a lot of responsibility to be putting it on me.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
What kind of color? Or the name? Or, I'm sorry.
Both. I don't know, he needs a name and he needs a collar. Well, bandana.
I will go with, and it's a I can't say the name of the dog. Why not Scruff? We'll just name him Scruff.
Oh, that's a good name. I'm naming him Yick.
Yick?
Yick.
For the lizard?
Yes.
Ah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna give him a pat.
The lizard just is like staring.
That's a little unnerving.
He is staring at your bag of bugs.
I'm going to pull out a couple of the roaches and kind of let them crawl on my hand and just offer it to him.
It just takes the entire arm with you.
Damn,
that's fine.
Pulls off and eats all the bugs. Crunch, crunch.
Yes, good boy. I pat his head and then I'm going to put the bugs away inside my bag so he doesn't keep staring at them.
As soon as the bugs are gone, he's just like paying attention to other things.
Yeah, that's valid.
All right, so are you guys getting like packing all your shit up for your journey?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I assume you're all finished with whatever else you need to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
If not, speak up now.
I mean, do we have rations and everything?
Yeah, we have. Or I know that at least Vuras went and got rations, but I don't know about everyone else.
Feel like we should go buy some potions.
I guess that would be smart, wouldn't it?
I wonder what kind of potion sellers are in town.
You're done once you take out the garbage.
None that have a distinct personality.
Damn.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'm thinking of one in particular.
Really?
Potion seller.
Auntie Edith.
Who?
All right, so we're introducing this. I wasn't planning on bringing her in here.
She's the universal constant, Jack.
So
Wait. Is this who I think it is?
Yeah, it probably is.
Okay.
So, looking around in the inner areas of the city where you would find more of the magical items that you may purchase for your journey, you do find an overgrown, like with plants, this herbalist shop that is called Edith's Elixirs and Erudition. and it's kind of sitting amongst some other like odd shops, and it mostly like looks like a plant store. However, I assume the whole group is coming in to enjoy this.
Yeah. One moment, please. You guys can keep going, but I'm gonna mute this really fast.
Now we're gonna need to take a piss break because Koden has to be here for Edith.
Very important. We have to park outside, so.
Also, I do need to go to the bathroom real quick. So I'm gonna go. Everybody break for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I just got back, but.
Oh shit.
Well, bathroom break anyway.
Can we break for like just a couple minutes, just so that I can use the bathroom?
Yeah. I've also officially had 2 characters die in my Darkest Dungeon.
What was that?
2 characters have officially died in my estate.
Bummer. Who bid it?
A highwayman and a crusader.
Wait, was it your first highwayman and your first crusader?
Not my first highwayman, but my first crusader, yes.
Oh, Reynold, no!
Not the achievement.
Big rest in peace.
Yeah. I could grab a leaper or a bounty hunter, but...
Well, should I wait until we're technically back to do anything with Audra?
Probably.
Okay, that's fine.
We should all be back now.
I wasn't sure if Dani was back or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Dani's here. Dani said that they weren't here. Dani?
That is correct. I am not here.
Alright, so...
Yep.
What would you like to do, Audra?
So since Ick is so fast, I would like to find somewhere that I cannot be seen, and I want to switch my hat to my mask with the veil behind, or like the covering behind it, so that with the wind it won't blow up.
Alright.
I'll put the mask on instead.
Gotcha. So
I have a visual of that somewhere.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you get a visual for what the mask looks like.
Yes. So it's kind of like a carved wooden mask on the front. And then kind of from the inside, it has a fabric that comes back behind that goes down so that it hides their features from the back as well. Let me see. I know I've got a sketch of it, but it looks like it was hand carved. And it's kind of like the colors go with the monk's outfit that they wear. Here we go. And it's got these little nubbies that come up on the top that kind of curve in a little bit. And the expression kind of looks sad.
Like clown mask sad, theater, like thespian mask.
Hold on, I'm going to share it in just a second. Yeah, it's almost like that kind of dramatic, like that theater, like the happy and sad faces. It's kind of like that a little bit in the way that the eyes come down.
It's probably you're talking about tragedy and comedy then?
Yes, that's what it is. Tragedy. Yeah, thespian.
Yeah, that's what the thespian masks are.
Yeah. Sorry. I have trouble describing things sometimes.
You're fine.
But for all of you, I do have the drawing that I did of it. I just had to find it. But I did.
All right.
Alright, let me
If you wanna show what that looks like to the audience as a reference pic.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, apologies.
Later. And what is this again? This is what Audra.
Yeah, Audra. Then maybe they went like in an alley or like behind a building or something of that nature, and just where nobody could see them, to switch from the hat with the veil that they normally wear to put on this instead. And the fabric comes down enough to cover their features as well as the veil does, but this one, while riding, they won't have an issue of the veil like riding up from the wind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me replace that in our little thingy-bobber. Ooh, that is so
Just out of curiosity, really quick, Theo, are you still listening in? Okay, I just wanted to check up on your status because you haven't mentioned anything in a while.
So here's what it's in the bottom right hand corner.
Gotcha.
Where all the
Alright, so everybody is here. Alright, so you replace your veil with your mask, so that it doesn't blow up as you ride. The rest of you, all of you, saddle up and get supplies for the journey. You make your way into town to grab potions, namely by way of a overgrown, what seems to be an herbalist shop that also does advertise potions, called Edith's Elixirs and Erudition. When you walk in, the place is covered in different, various plants and such, as well as potion ingredients, alchemical supplies, and all sorts of things, though it is completely empty. At the back of the shop is a counter with a little bell on it.
I'm going to go up and smack the bell.
Ding! In a puff of smoke, what you see before you appears to be some cross between a druid and a witch. An old lady who has exaggerated features, kind of humanoid, but with a darker, grayer tint to her skin. Very hard to tell what race she is, because that the dark gray skin may give hints of a changeling in its true form, but also it's got some pointed ears, and this woman is dressed head to toe in this giant overlapping heap of robes over what it almost seems to be moss growing on the robes. The body is kind of similar to, I equate it to Gravelord Nito from Dark Souls, just minus all of the skeleton bones poking out. So it's very big in mass, except you can't really tell what's in there. Seems to just be this amorphous shape of a body, and she stares at you.
That.
She stares at you with kind of crazy eyes and goes, "Hello."
Hello.
Welcome to my shop.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
Well, we were looking for potions.
Potions?
Yeah, we sure are. We're looking for potions.
You see, it looks like she's levitating in the way that she moves across the floor, but she is just sliding across the floor, and like her little hands stick out from the shape that is her like big mossy robes, and starts picking off potions from behind the counter on the shelves, and starts setting them down on the counter in front of you before you finish what you're saying.
Oh, you're fast. Holy shit.
It's been so long since somebody's come in here. About... She just stares off in the distance. 3 hours!
Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad we came during your slow time.
You would probably get more business if your shop was not empty looking.
Her eye kind of twitches, and she's just like, there's plenty of plants!
She does have a point. There are a lot of plants.
That is
No
true.
touching. No touching. Do not touch my plants.
Oh, I want to touch the plants.
Oh!
Does Henry touch any of the plants?
Henry lifts a finger and is like the fucking legendary painting of God and Adam. He is reaching a finger out to touch a leaf of a plant.
Oh no.
A single leaf.
I honestly, I'm just gonna let him do it. This is for science.
It's for science.
He touches the plant, and you see that his entire body just explodes into bits, and you start to panic. You're like, what? And then he just reconstructs back, and Henry looks terrified.
What the fuck?
I told you not to touch the plants.
Did you make them do that, or do they do that on their own?
Yeah,
She
Henry,
winks
don't
at you.
fucking touch the plant.
She winks at you, but she does not answer.
That's not an... okay.
How did that feel, Henry? I nod like I understood.
No,
Alright.
like I understand. I don't like any of it.
The inflection was enough. That's fine.
Henry saw hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I gathered. So what I don't know,
How many potions did she give me? Or on the counter?
Like what are we looking at here?
There's a couple like oddly colored like one that kind of looks like, you know how shiny oil is when it's on the ground? It's kind of iridescent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a bottle full of that. There's one that's just bubbling green. It looks like acid. And there's a whole mound of what appears to be a specially made syringe with a red liquid inside of it.
That looks like drugs.
Not probably.
You just inject it straight into your veins, or?
Yes.
I mean, that seems pretty efficient, actually.
Yeah, kind of
The
does.
design comes from a Vitas. They redesigned potions to be more easily accessible and usable in the middle of combat. So you just stab this into your leg. It injects
How much is
automatically.
How much is that?
Oh, I forgot how much healing potions were.
That's
Free.
the healing
Where's the
potion?
price?
Yeah.
The syringe?
Yeah.
Have you ever played Bloodborne?
No.
Have you ever played Fallout?
Yes.
Stimpaks.
Gotcha.
Bloodborne has blood vials. I basically took the design of blood vials into D&D as a way to create
reskin it.
Yeah. this is like the debate about whether or not a like potion should be drinkable for bonus actions or regular actions. It really annoys me is like the logistics of drinking a potion versus like, oh well, it should be a bonus action if you're using it on yourself, and a full action you're using it. Just stab it into yourself. It's a syringe now.
Damn.
Just stab yourself.
Yeah.
D&D potions of potion prices.
It should be 50 gold, I believe, for a standard.
Yeah. 50 gold for a standard. 50. Here we go. Potion of healing. Suggested price is about 50 gold. So, for the like changes I was going to make to the potion system, I wanted to half the price and make them bonus actions. So all of these like syringes of healing are 25 are 25 gold pieces with and they heal for 2d4 plus 2, and that's the base. I wanted to do that because I know we have a paladin and artificer, but there's not a lot of team healing going around.
Yeah, it's fair.
No offense.
Okay, how many of those do you have?
I have about 5 of them.
I would like 2, please.
She hands you two syringes of healing. And that'll be 50 gold.
I gesture to Maya to give the woman 50 gold.
I give the woman 50 gold.
Thank you.
That works.
What are you planning to do with these potions? You headed out on an adventure?
Yes. Typically, I would, stab it into myself if I need it. I guess if somebody else needs it as well.
Should be quite careful along those roads. Like her like bulbous eyes like twitching again, and she's like, I hear misfortune roams the old streets.
Very ominous.
You'll be fine. She pockets the gold. It just kind of disappears within her big old robe.
That's not ominous at all.
Nothing a couple potions of healing will fix.
Hey, Jack. What about the iridescent one?
The iridescent one?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask her about it.
Yeah. What about this one?
She looks down at it and she like points at it. She's like, "You want that one?"
Well, I would like to know what it does.
You don't want to know what it does.
Oh, I assure you, I am more intrigued when you say that.
You want to know what it does. Drink it, you immediately activates wild magic.
Ooh.
How many do you have?
Oh fuck.
I have 3.
How much?
100 gold each.
I buy all of them.
Dude.
How do you have that much money to spare?
I mean, good graces with.
Are you holding out on this, Tybalt?
Oh, we.
Out of the gold that we got the platinum that we got, I've only spent 250 because I got that 75 back.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, I buy all of them.
Tybalt is the last person that needs those.
Yeah,
Sorry, 1 second.
I am afraid of what that is going to end up as.
We will see. I have a few ideas rumbling around in my brain.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
You good?
What's going on?
I just bought 3.
Right, you just bought 3, so you have 3 potions that activate wild magic.
I sure do.
You're fucking crazy. I don't know what you want this shit.
You're fucking crazy.
Also, this potion is just literally acid, and then she takes the green one back.
Lame.
I mean, why would you take it back? What if I want it?
She turns to you. You want an acid potion?
I mean, it could come in handy.
50 gold.
All right. I give them 50 gold.
Potion.
Can I buy 2 of those syringes as well? That's 100 gold, right?
It's 50 gold for 2 syringes because they're 25 each.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I'll just clean her out then.
So that would be 75 gold. So subtract 75 gold. So
Cool.
you pretty much clean this woman out of the base stock that I had prepared, or not prepared, because I didn't expect you guys to go to the potions.
That is fair. I mean... Oof. Right, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any... If we cleared her out, then is there anything, like...
Yes, why are you still here? Don't you have something important to be doing?
Yeah, thank you for being open and letting us.
It's like 2 p.m. Of course I'm open.
You can understand our confusion, though. You weren't exactly open. You didn't seem open originally.
What do you think the bell is for? She dings it, and then she poofs in like a puff of smoke and reappears in the exact same spot that she did before. And then she dings it again, and it happens again, and she's like, this is what the bell does.
I do it.
How many times can you smack it?
you smack the bell, and she just puffs in a puff of smoke, and then reappears in the same position.
Hey, but what? I want to like over it.
You do that.
Flurry of blows.
You do that. Yeah. She vomits on the floor.
Oh.
She takes the bell off the counter.
Yeah. I would
vomiting in your store is not good for business.
Hey, would you mind? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to Ada's Directors and Erudition. Please get the fuck out of my
shop. You can't put a magical poofing bell in front of me and not expect me to touch it.
The honor system means nothing to kids anymore.
I'm not a child.
She looks at you. Yes, you are. Behaving like one.
She is a child, and I point to Maya.
I don't think any of us are children.
You are all children.
How old are all of you?
At this classified?
You have a quest.
Yes.
I can tell your adventurers you have a quest.
Sorry. Yes.
Leave.
Yes. Sorry.
Bye.
And remember, misfortune roams the old roads.
Yes, very ominous.
It seems like the sunlight just absolutely drains out of the entire shop, and like her eyes glow red, and she goes,
"Very like Gandalf."
Thank you for coming.
I think perhaps this is a reason why, like this. I really hope this might be affecting your business.
I don't know. It makes me want to come back.
Mysteries. She disappears in a puff of smoke.
I hope that.
I'm gonna hit that bell again.
And that bell is gone.
The bell's gone.
I know. I'm saying next time I come back, I'm gonna smack the shit out of that bell.
You guys are prepping for your journey to leave.
Yes.
All right. So you strap onto your mounts. Four mounts for four renegade adventurers out on a quest. Setting out on your journey, you take one of the northern roads out of Gildergleam. As you're riding, you pass by more refugees and several hunkered down merchant wagons that have no interest in leaving the city and risking their own hides. Each mile of travel comes along steadily up to until the point where your path must diverge from the main road. You take a beaten trail towards the open plains. Your direction becomes less and less defined by the ground you tread.
Hold on, where are we heading? We took a northern path out of the city, and we're taking beating trail where?
You're east. The beaten path. The beaten path is diverging from the main northern trail out east, where like northeast, where the map indicates where you're supposed to be going.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing.
That's fine. So, the direction, your direction becomes less and less defined by the ground you tread, mostly going by way of like the position of the sun in accordance to the map you have. You crest a hill and see far off in the distance behind you are the fields of crops and herd animals of Gildergleam. The view disappears, and now you four are roughing it in the wild, roaming in the same direction as the undead from a couple nights ago. Though now you're out with the purpose of discovery. Travel lasts about all day, roughing it on bare ground. You will be crossing hilly plains and canyons until eventually you're supposed to reach a wide forest. But at the moment, you are within the open plains. Eventually, as you guys are cresting over hills and passing by ravines and such, you see an emerging figure. And when you climb over yet another hill, what comes into view is lying on its side a massive furred beast. Its front half is huge and muscular with front legs that end in claws, while its back haunches appear to resemble that of a goat's. Its back spine and along its entire back is peppered with thorny spines that poke out from between its brindled hide, and its head is square-like and its snout is stubby with upward pointing horns coming out of the sides of its head. However, this thing is supremely dead. Its body is in a stage of decay with an open cavernous wound in its gut that scavenger animals and bugs have been feasting upon. Flies buzz around its corpse. You see that there are multiple smoldering burn discolorations across its pelt. Several swords are stuck inside of this beast's skull, and its jaw just hangs open.
Can I do a nature check on this?
Yes, you can.
Audra would like to move forward with Yif so that he can eat the bugs that are around him.
I know exactly what this is, Jack.
What's that?
I know this is exactly what this is. This is a natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. So this is
26 total.
This is called a thornback. It is a beast that is uncommon in number, but native to this area. These things are actually herbivores, and they use their claws for climbing in and out of ravines, while the spines and horns deter pests and provide defense. Thornbacks, however, when provoked, are incredibly deadly and very tough. Usually not to be fucked with. In fact, they don't really have a predator because their body is like so filled with muscle that killing it is too much trouble for the nutrition that something might get from it. So it doesn't have a natural predator. However, you can easily tell like the state of death that it's in. It was killed because it was in the way.
Alright, I'm going
seems familiar.
I am going to, let me check the... yeah, I'm gonna use Divine Sense and see if whatever did this is still nearby.
Alright, so you use Divine Sense, and you can tell that whatever killed this thing is long gone by now.
Okay.
There's no sense of evil or demon or otherworldly influence, except the faint stench of undeath that passed by this area and murdered this thing.
Yeah, Christ.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's a shame this thing was... well, left like this, mainly.
Are there any corpses around?
There's a few... Actually, yeah, that's a good point. There's like a few discarded armor pieces and swords, but there's no bones. There's no skeletons or zombies. No dead bodies.
I don't like that.
So either they were very, very lucky in killing this thing, or they something.
Hold on. I'm going to write down what I think happened in my notes.
I'm gonna check. Okay, wait, hold on. Location. Type. This hasn't been desecrated with the hollow spell, has it?
No. This is it's been like a little bit desecrated because undead have roamed and killed something here. But it's not like magically desecrated.
Okay.
It's not cursed land.
Yeah.
Nah. This is just an unfortunate event.
Hey, Jack.
Yes?
I want to kind of like look around a little bit and see if
I gotta use the bathroom again.
You're good.
See if there's any like, because it's a flaming minotaur.
Yes.
I want to see if there's like any burned like hoof marks around, maybe to like indicate like a direction.
So, I will say, you can tell that there is some there's some like beaten prints of skeletons and other such things that have wandered like this area of the plains. However, there's no burned footprints because that minotaur you saw, it wasn't completely on fire. There was just a giant ball of flame in its rib cage.
Yeah.
Kind of like a core, not like an encompassing core.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Then I'll just look for just like giant ass hoof marks.
Roll me perception. Actually, investigation.
Ooh.
Well, technically survival. There's a lot of interpretation going on here.
Yeah.
What would you like me to roll? Or do you want me to choose between all those?
Looking for tracks would literally be a survival thing.
Yeah.
16.
16?
Ooh.
So with that, you can absolutely tell that there are like some pressed down grass like spots that are rather large that indicate like you notice that these are like tracks basically, that a large creature stepped along these along this way, and you could probably track this down as a pretty good indicator of where they went.
Where did I go?
You see, it's in the same direction that your map indicates.
Well,
So you're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
well, we're all on the right track. Unfortunate for our friend here.
I wonder if there are any others that perhaps were attacked.
I think if there was, we would see them here.
That's true.
I'm still just hanging out, letting Yik eat the bugs flying around on the corpse.
Yik is having a time.
I tell him he is a good boy.
He just does not process what you said.
I know.
If
It's okay.
he did not give an indicator for it.
That's alright.
This lizard is like, bug. That's it. That's it. Just a bug.
Yep. All good.
Hungry.
Yeah.
So you guys continue along your way in the same direction as the tracks, I assume?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Would anybody like to roll me a perception check?
I can go ahead and do that.
I was gonna say I can do it too if you want.
Oh, what is your perception?
I have a +3.
Okay, you do it because wow, my perception is not good.
Okay. 17.
Nice.
17. Things seem to mostly be normal. There's like the land is like sometimes like dotted with like large rocks and like miniature cliff sides, I suppose would be the best thing, like hills that go out into like just rock. And as you guys are traveling along, Audra, you seem to spot something out of the corner of your eye, and when you turn to look at it, you see what seems to be an all-black figure just speed from behind one rock and then goes out and then just disperses. Kind of like a distortion effect. Like it suddenly was there and now it's not.
I'll stop. Hold on a moment.
What's wrong?
I think I saw something. Audra's gonna take Yik towards where I saw that from, because he's faced.
Does everybody follow?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow. I think that Vuras, he is. Audra, you're going first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then Vuras, he's going to stay in the back. Because if this is some sort of attack or something, he knows that Audra can handle herself, and he's gonna keep the back safe.
I'm gonna stay right where I am.
I am going to approach with my friend.
Right. So, Tybalt, you discover that your ox stallion moves a little bit slow when it's not in full sprint mode. So you are in the back, not by choice.
Oh my
But
god.
perhaps it is still beneficial.
Yes.
Sniper.
Audra, you begin to approach where you saw it, and you see that like you find as the land is dotted with rocks and boulders, there's some particularly large ones that are resting alongside this like hill. And the closer you get, you kind of just like, you can tell that something is a little bit amiss as you get closer to where you saw that black figure disappear.
I want to hold, as we get closer, I'm going to hold a hand up because I know Maya's following, just to like be like, hold on a minute, kind of signal. And I'm going to...
You will hold.
Stop Yik.
And cast mage armor on herself.
I'm going to stop Yik, and I'm going to slide off of him and like stealth forward.
Alright, so roll me stealth.
You got it. 22.
22?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna keep my Yakilwa at the ready too, just in case.
So you stealth forward very quietly. I'm not sure what you're hiding behind.
I don't know. I'm just being real quiet.
Maybe you kind of saddle up to one of the rocks. Like,
yeah, I'll just kind of like slide around them to try and give myself a little bit of cover.
All right. When you do so, you hear some rustling noises, and as you get closer to the boulders that you saw the black figure disappear from, you hear, "Shh, be quiet." Ahem. And now the rest of you hear in a loud, booming, threatening voice, "Beware, mortals! Turn back now or face the consequences."
What are the consequences?
Out from behind one of the larger boulders, you see a figure draped in pitch black robes, the hood concealing, like, seems like there's just a void where their face should be, just levitate out from behind the boulder. And Audra, you can tell this person doesn't know where you are.
Does not realize I'm here. Okay.
And shit! It's a fucking ghost.
And this figure, like, you see these like black stained hands are like come out of the sleeves and crackle with magical energy, and he goes, "You will face the wrath of the deadly necromancer, Anthrax."
Wait a fucking second.
What?
I'm sorry.
Intelligence check. Isn't anthrax a chemical?
No, anthrax is a bacteria.
Yeah.
Can I want to whack this dude like over the head.
Does anthrax fucking exist in this universe?
Probably.
Good question.
Because if so, he named himself after a fucking bacteria. Fucking nerd!
Hey,
this isn't Vuras, this is me Koden being like, fucking nerd!
I'm gonna wait, but I really just want to smack him on the side of the head. But I'm a hold, but I'm just kind of watching this up close.
You see, he snaps his fingers, and where you heard the wrestling, now the distortion fades away, and what was previously invisible is a giant stationary ogre zombie that is picking its nose. And it's picking its nose so hard that the nose just falls off.
Oh my god.
It is flanked by 2 more zombies, and then 2 skeletons that have short bows. And the necromancer figure is like looking down at the rest of you going, What? What about my name?
DM, would I know that anthrax is like a chemical bacteria thing, like Maya?
Did you roll a nature check?
Or nature check? I can do that.
Holy shit, anthrax. Oh my god.
12 plus 6.
Oh, okay.
18.
So yeah, you know what anthrax is. I guess it does exist in this world.
Maya just stares and she's just like, you named yourself after a poison? Or like a bacteria?
What? No, anthrax is original. It's
Get
a
the fuck
threatening.
down.
It's a threatening lich name.
Lit?
I am
You're
a
gonna
disciple.
fall. Get off the rock.
I'm a disciple of Lord Nazrun, Lich King of the Proper Burial.
This is a joke.
No, it isn't.
Go home, and then I'm gonna come out from behind the rock and whack him in the head.
I'm not joking, and Lord Nazrun is not a joke. And you roll an attack roll with advantage.
I can't believe I fucking predicted at the beginning of this fucking session.
Oh yeah, an edgelord.
Take your
I sent
fucking
intel,
OC home.
What was that, Audra?
I said take your fucking edgy OC home. 18.
18. You hit him. Roll damage.
I would expect that. I would expect the Audra hits. If he is a fucking necromancer, he is fucking nothing.
Squishy as shit, yeah. Rolling damage.
We should not be getting cocky. Hold on.
What? That is 8 damage.
Ow! 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 He like levitates away, and he he holds his head as he you bonked him with the flat of your Yikula.
Yes. Yes, I did.
And he goes, oh fuck! That's it. Minions of Anthrax, attack!
Oh my
And
god!
we're
What am I
going
gonna
to-
do? Get the flu?
Hey Jack, we can do this combat.
You're sure? Unfortunately, let me check. If you were willing to do the combat, but I think Dani leaves. Oh no, Dani leaves in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
We can fight anthrax next time. Everybody, get your hand sanitizer ready.
But hand sanitizer wouldn't help with anthrax.
I know it was just a joke.
Okay.
He doesn't actually have anthrax. I named myself Anthrax. It's original.
It would feel
I've never
more
heard of
threatened.
this.
Maybe you should do your research. I would feel more threatened if you did have anthrax.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Be safe. Have fun. See you guys next week. Or wait, maybe.
Yeah.